Welcome back to Aviation This Week. Today's edition is brought to you by Lavero Aviation, your aviation solutions provider. I'm Justin Bellmore, and here's your top news from this week. Bombardier beats Boeing in one of the largest trade disputes of the year. Next, Auditor General Michael Ferguson is jumping back into the fighter jet file in the fall. And Airbus delivers its 1,300th helicopter from the H135 family. We'll be back with the news after this brief message from our sponsor. Last Friday, a massive victory from Bombardier and a lawsuit that's been ongoing since April of last year. The U.S. International Trade Commission unanimously ruled that Boeing did not suffer any harm by Bombardier's subsidized C-Series sale to Delta. The ruling means that the 300% duties imposed by the U.S. Department of Commerce are thrown out the window. Bombardier called the decision a victory for innovation, competition, and the rule of law. Boeing doesn't feel the same. They say they are disappointed by the decision and will review the Commission's detailed opinions when they are released in the coming days. Bombardier's stock shot up 16%, up to $3.56 immediately after the ruling. It's been 6 years since the bombshell report that put the 2012 order for 65 F-35s to the curb. Auditor General Michael Ferguson and his staff have been going through internal government records and will release another report this fall. Since the scrapping of the F-35s, Canada still has not found an adequate replacement for its aging fleet of CF-18s. Instead, Canada is purchasing used F-18s from Australia as an interim fleet and holding a competition to select its future aircraft. Defense analyst David Perry says Ferguson likely won't find issues of the same caliber as last time, but rather this report could slow down the already sluggish process. The replacement fighter jets were originally scheduled to be on Canadian soil for 2025, but new reports from the government show that they have been pushed to 2031. 22 years after the H135 category plane is launched into the market, Airbus celebrates the success of the lightweight twin-engine rotorcraft with its 1,300th delivery. The global fleet of this type has accumulated a total of more than 4.5 million flight hours since its entry. Over 300 customers worldwide use the H135 family for EMS, law enforcement, corporate transport, and military flight training. The majority of lightweight twin-engine helicopters of this type are operated in Europe, followed by North America and then Asia. That's it for this week from Annex Business Media's Niche TV Newsroom. Thanks again to our sponsor, Lavero Aviation, your aviation solutions provider. Look for the CEO Leadership Series profile of Lavero CEO Robert Arnone in the March-April edition of Wings Magazine. Be sure to tune in to our next episode on Friday, February 9th for the latest in aviation news. I'm Justin Bellmore. We'll see you next time.